gonna lie, you've changed me.
Hold me till I scream forever, and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
Hey Savvies, welcome back to another video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jada. I am a mom, fashion designer, business owner, and just an overall good vibe. So come on and join the Savvy squad. You are going to love it over here. Today's video is going to be about juicy topics that really should be on a podcast. And me and my special guest are going to be answering the questions. This is my baby daddy. This is my boyfriend. He's going to be answering some of the questions. And we're just going to be giving our opinion about these certain topics, okay? So if you want to see more of this type of content, definitely keep on watching. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on into the video. Listen, I am so happy to have my boyfriend here and just to share our opinions with you guys because they're really juicy. It calls for a man's opinion and it calls for some just different vibe, especially that most of my audience is all women, girls. We just need a different vibe to understand men and to understand what's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? So let's just get on into the juicy topics. Number one is, why do you think women are tapping into their masculinity more than usual, especially in a relationship? And I'm just gonna start first, ladies first. I'm just gonna start first and say that I believe that the reason why women are tapping into it more is because, number one, it's like generational. It's passing down from generation to generation. That's number one, because I can be a victim of that. My mom was a single parent and she raised me, and I watched her do everything, literally everything. And she always made a way. She always provided. Not saying that my dad wasn't in my life. My dad was very much in my life, but my mom was, she was home and I was home, you know what I mean? So she raised me, and so, you know, there wasn't that male figure at the house, at home. So my mom had to do, you know, basically everything, and she's been independent for so long. That's all that I know. So it caused me to be that just independent woman. And there's nothing wrong with independency. It's just when you don't allow a man to be a man is when it's a problem. And I can say that for number one. And number two is because everybody want to be the city girls, and the city girls ain't even the city girls. Everybody want to be the city girls. Everybody want to have their cake and eat it too. People been dogged out before, and they just feel like their only way as payback is to just dog people out. And I don't get that. I really can't even understand that, really, because women have such, we are queens. We have a throne. We need to hold ourselves at a particular level. And if we are trying to stoop down to the men's level, it's like you're not doing anything but making yourself, belittling yourself. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And sometimes it's not even like, you know, you sleeping with other men, but sometimes it's just like your mentality. Like, we shouldn't even be thinking about just, you know, dogging somebody out or using them for their money, or just saying that I'm just so independent that I don't need no man. That shouldn't even be a thought, because y'all know how powerful y'all are. I hope you do. And if you don't, let me be the first to tell you that women are very, very powerful, and we need to remember that. Okay, but yeah, so that's my input. That was a little long run-on paragraph, but that's what I think. What do you think, babe?
See, why do I think that they are?
Yeah, why do you think women are tapping into their masculinity more than usual in a relationship?
In a relationship.
Especially in a relationship, but it really could just be like, you know.
I think because it has a lot to do with your upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you are around if you were raised by aggressive women, then you're gonna be this, you know.
Right.
You'll be the same way.
Yeah.
Because that's how you know.
Right.
That's how you know you watch them, and they also taught you, you know. Because something that happened while you were growing up, when you were a child, it can affect you while you're grown. And that you can, like, get caught up in it on high side. I forgot what I was doing.
You want to play it back? I'm not going to tell all our business, but I am going to tell you that that is one thing, just like I said, that I struggle with is, you know, putting my, I don't even want to say guards. I guess it is, putting my guards down. Being the woman. You know, there is so much, like I said, there's so much power in a woman, but there's so much that a woman has to do. You know what I mean? So to carry on a big role as a man, like being a woman and trying to carry on a male role or a masculine role is, first of all, overwhelming. Like, that's a lot, number one. So why would you want to put yourself through that? Especially if you have a man that wants to be a man. Why would you want to put yourself through that? That's number one. And number two, I had to understand that I'm not hurting anybody but myself at the end of the day. Like I said, that's overwhelming. And you're going to do nothing but push your man away. Like, a man wants, and he could speak for this, but a man wants to feel needed. A man wants to feel needed. And you can't take that role as a woman of what a man is supposed to do, and then what? The man is just gonna be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna sit back and put my feet up and let you just run around here looking crazy. Like, that's not okay. So I'm gonna let him speak for that. So now I want to know, like, babe, how do you feel about how I was acting at the beginning of the relationship with just trying to be masculine and put my guard up, and yeah, independent, strong woman? Like, how did you feel about that, and what really, to be honest, what made me not be that way anymore?
Honestly, I really, like, I don't know how I feel, to be honest. I wonder why she act like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know why. Like, I know
Right.
her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
Yeah.
What, like,
What caused that?
right.
You did.
And they were never, like, pinpointed.
Yeah.
Never, like, knew it was, you know, this happened, and then now that's something, you know, basically, like you said, your guards, where you like, okay, I ain't even finna let nothing nowhere near what happened. Not even nowhere remotely near.
Right.
What happened before, I ain't even let that happen at all.
Right.
So it'd be like that.
Yeah.
And for me, at the time though, I feel like because I was just moved, like, you know, around that time. I wouldn't say I ain't care. I cared, but I ain't know. I really didn't know.
Right.
I was just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then that's how it was for a while. It was like, it is what it is. And then it was like, okay, what is it though?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
and
it is
I
what
like
it is,
how,
but what it is.
What is, yeah.
What
and
is,
I like how you trying to like dig deeper and trying to figure out like what is causing it, because I felt
Right.
that way like about him, because no man has ever, and some men don't care. Some men don't even want to understand. You are the way you are, and I'm not even gonna deal with it anymore. Or you are the way you are, and I am gonna deal with it, and I'm not gonna force you to change, but I'm not gonna try to figure out the deeper issue. I'm not gonna try to just be there for you. I'm just gonna be here, and hopefully hopefully my presence is good enough for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, sometimes I feel like in relationships, everybody should just work together. Like, if my man ever has a problem, and like men's feelings matter as well. We could talk about that too. Men's feelings matter. So if my man has a problem and he's feeling some type of way, sometimes he might come to me. But to know my man, I know if there is an issue. And me being the person that I am, I want to figure out what's wrong. I want to figure out if I can fix it, and if I can't fix it, if I can just leave it up to God to fix it, or like what caused it. I want to know what's wrong, and that's the same thing with him. And what's so crazy is I commend you. Like, every time when I talk about this, I be like, oh, I put my man through hell. I just be like, I love my man. And he did the same thing too. He put me through hell too. We ain't all peachy keen over here. We've had troubles in our relationship, but that's what made us stronger, and the fact that we worked on it and we grew from it, and I let everybody in our business, and like, you know, did what we had to do to make our relationship stronger, and really dig deeper into what caused the issues. You know what I mean? And that just goes to say how the generation is. Some people are not willing to care. Some people don't care, and some people are just running out of love, to be honest. If they've been hurt before, they're like, no, I've been hurt before and I don't want to get hurt again. But not gonna lie, love hurts. It does. It's not easy to love someone, or to be in love, or what is it? I don't know. It's just like, a relationship is not easy. That's it. That's all. So if you thought getting a relationship was gonna be easy, you're crazy. So you have to go through that, and then why wouldn't you want to go through that with somebody that you love?
It's like people want.
But don't be putting up with a lot of stuff. Don't be putting up with just
What it is though, people want fairy tale.
Yeah.
I feel like, because.
But that.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna never be. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna never. Because I don't know what people got going on in that relationship or whatever. But it ain't gonna never be a time where everything just, like,
Amazing.
well, ain't nothing.
Right.
It's always gonna be something. It ain't always gotta be something that's detrimental to the relationship, to where it's about to break the relationship up. It could be just something so big to where it's like, damn, we gotta work together on this.
Right.
Cause if not, we ain't got nobody else to help. This ain't nobody. It could be something that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but y'all.
Exactly.
Like, we ain't trying to get nobody else into it. We gotta deal with it, and we gotta accomplish that goal, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It could be anything. It gotta be about, like, love or the relationship itself. It could be just an obstacle that's in y'all way in y'all life at that time.
And I believe that women are trying to be out in the streets, be like the city girls. And I just wanted to know, do you think you can turn a hoe into a housewife or a man into, what did they call it? The man side? A hoe, I guess, into a house husband. Do you think you could turn a hoe into a housewife and a hoe into a house husband?
I mean, it ain't, I don't know. Nah. You can't do that. They gotta do it. Ain't nothing, I don't know. It just like how motherfuckers be, cause it don't matter what it is, it don't matter who it is. They like,
it gotta be up to you. It gotta be up to that person. Like,
that's what I'm
it
trying
shouldn't
to
be
get out.
under no responsibility of nobody else. It should just be you. If you want to be
like,
if you want to be a wife, if you want to be a husband, then be a husband.
Until so and so met me, or until I met so and so ain't wasn't acting like that, or so and so wasn't introduced to nothing like that. Like, all that's cool too, but like, I don't even want to take credit for like
nothing like
really
that.
Really, like trying to. I don't even want that.
Right.
That ain't what they gonna do for me.
Yeah, I feel that too. Like, honestly, I feel like I feel like you can. Let me say this. I just feel like you can. The reason why I say that is because the world nowadays, they are like.
But get what? The reason why I say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, cause once a hoe, always a hoe. It's just that for the right person, a motherfucker gonna act right, and a motherfucker gonna
Right.
A motherfucker gonna show their respect. It really just it just depends on who they meet, but like.
So it's kind of like both sides, really.
Yeah, it ain't gonna never be no. I turned that person into this person. I mean, you can, like, y'all be together, and then this person pick up on how this person do things, and then vice versa. I mean, you know, some people have that. That happens sometimes.
That like inspiring, like soul, like like I ain't gonna lie, you've changed me.
Yeah, I often say.
So I just be like, I'm not saying that I was a hoe. I'm just saying that his aura, his vibe, like the way that he carries himself, the way that he is, the personality that he has, made me want to be a better person. You know what I mean? So it just be like, some people can do that to you. And then also, I believe that this world nowadays is like everybody in the streets. Everybody in the streets. So one day y'all gonna have to settle down. Y'all not gonna have no kids. Y'all not gonna reproduce. Y'all not gonna. And if y'all do having kids, it's like a horror story. So like, why do you want to put yourself through that? Y'all gonna have to settle down. You know what I mean? So get out the streets while you can. And sometimes it don't even be the woman's fault or the man's fault. It just be like everybody thinks that everybody is out to get them. Like there's not enough love in the world. Which goes on to my next question. Why can men have more bodies than women? Why is that even a thing?
I feel like because.
And why you laughing?
That shit nasty, bro.
Oh yeah.
If you
talking about for a woman to have?
Yeah, for a woman who been ran, you ain't got but 5 fingers on each hand. You done let 10 plus dicks ram up in you. I mean, to each his own. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, who you fuck don't make me nut, goddamn. So
yeah.
I don't get no damn. But to have, like, everybody got their own opinion. I got my own. And to speak my piece on it. That shit nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit nasty.
But why is it okay for men to have their dick run into some vagina when you?
That
to
shit
be honest,
nasty too, but
both of them actually, I think
it's just
men
the fact,
carry more diseases than women.
To be honest, it's just the fact of like.
Well, actually,
honestly,
I don't know.
honestly, that shit really just experience from a nigga, from a man's perspective. It's just by experience.
Oh, okay.
And
I can see.
I
I
feel
can
like
see
the
that.
confidence or something like that, maybe.
It's a pride thing.
Like,
Is it
I
like more
wouldn't
so?
say pride. I would say like more so maybe ego driven.
Yeah.
Just to be able to walk around and say, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have my fair share.
Right.
And
so the experience.